In Stoic philosophy, we find lessons and practices that help us build a solid foundation. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where saying more than necessary created more problems than it solved? Or felt the urge to give your opinion in a conversation, even when you knew it would be better to stay quiet? Why is it so hard to hold our tongue and not interfere? Often, peace is found in silence. Think about how many arguments could have been avoided, or how much stress could have been saved if we had chosen calmness and silence. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic thinkers, often reflected on the power of controlling what we say and finding serenity in quietness. Let's explore some of his teachings to understand why silence is so valuable and how it can help us find lasting inner peace. We'll learn that often, speaking less can be more powerful, and that true control lies in knowing when to remain silent. Silence is an underrated art that Marcus Aurelius frequently praised in his meditations. He didn't see silence merely as the absence of sound, but as an active practice of self-control and wisdom. In a world where words can easily fuel conflicts and misunderstandings, silence is a powerful tool for promoting peace and harmony. How many times has an impulsive word sparked arguments or conflicts that could have been avoided? Marcus Aurelius reminds us of the importance of speaking only when our words are more valuable than silence. This approach helps us avoid problems and live a more peaceful life. Imagine a work meeting where different opinions arise. Instead of immediately jumping in to defend your perspective, choose to listen carefully and speak only when necessary. This behavior shows maturity and can inspire others to do the same, fostering a more constructive and respectful dialogue. Here, silence is not passivity but a deliberate choice to create space for reflection and mutual understanding. On a personal level, silence can prevent unnecessary conflicts. How many arguments with friends or partners could have been avoided if we had chosen to reflect before responding? Silence gives us time to ponder, allowing for more thoughtful and less reactive responses, which not only prevent conflicts but also show respect and empathy. Silence also brings benefits to our mental health. In a world full of noise and distractions, moments of silence can help us recharge and recenter ourselves. Marcus Aurelius believed that inner tranquility is essential for a balanced and happy life, and silence is a path to this inner peace. These moments of quiet allow us to meditate, reflect, and connect with our thoughts and feelings, helping us make more conscious decisions. Moreover, silence helps us grow personally. It forces us to confront our thoughts and emotions without the constant distraction of words. By embracing silence, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us, as Marcus Aurelius encouraged us to do. To practice the wisdom of silence, we can start incorporating small pauses into our daily conversations. Before responding or expressing our opinion, a few seconds of pause to consider our words can transform the quality of our interactions, allowing for more effective and respectful communication. Silence, far from being a sign of weakness, is a demonstration of strength and control. By embracing silence, we cultivate a calmer and more focused mind, learning to deal with the world more wisely and compassionately. Mastering impulsivity is an essential lesson from Marcus Aurelius, who invites us to develop self-control and patience. In a world where we are constantly bombarded by stimuli and quick responses, being able to control our impulsive reactions is a powerful skill that can turn negative situations into growth opportunities, promoting a more balanced and harmonious life. How often have we regretted something said in the heat of the moment, realizing afterward that a pause for reflection could have avoided the conflict? Marcus Aurelius reminds us of the importance of a pause before reacting, saying, "The ability to wait and reflect is one of the greatest gifts we can cultivate." Imagine receiving a critical email from a colleague. The immediate, impulsive reaction might be to respond defensively or aggressively. However, if we resist the impulse and take a moment to breathe, our response will be calmer and more professional, avoiding conflicts and promoting a more collaborative work environment. In our personal relationships, the same logic applies. In the face of a disagreement with a partner or friend, the impulsive reaction might be to speak out in anger or frustration. However, pausing to listen and consider a response that helps resolve the issue strengthens the bonds of trust and demonstrates respect and empathy. To cultivate this skill, it is crucial to develop emotional awareness. This means being attentive to our emotions and recognizing when we are about to react impulsively. By identifying these moments, we can choose a more measured response. Simple practices like deep breathing or counting to 10 before responding can make a significant difference. Meditation is also an effective tool. It helps train the mind to be calmer and more focused, allowing for more conscious and less reactive responses. Even a few minutes of daily meditation can enhance our ability to remain calm under pressure. Additionally, setting clear boundaries for ourselves is essential. This might include reducing time on social media or avoiding discussions when we are tired or stressed. Recognizing our limitations and acting accordingly is a sign of strength and self-awareness. Finally, learning to deal with uncertainties and frustrations is crucial. Often, our impulsivity arises from the desire to quickly resolve an uncomfortable situation. By developing the ability to tolerate uncertainties, we can respond more balanced and patiently. Self-care practices, such as physical exercise, relaxing hobbies, or spending time with friends and family, also help reduce stress and improve emotional well-being. By controlling impulsivity, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, we not only improve our interactions with others, but also cultivate a sense of peace and control in our lives. This practice not only avoids problems, but also creates a space where we can respond to the world with wisdom and compassion. It's a Stoic reminder that by pausing and reflecting, we can transform our lives and positively impact those around us. In the constant hustle of our daily lives, silence presents itself as a surprisingly powerful tool. In a world filled with noise and distractions, finding moments of quiet can be a path to improving our mental health, increasing our productivity, and strengthening our interpersonal connections. The philosophy of Marcus Aurelius reminds us that silence is not simply the absence of sound, but a state of reflection and serenity that allows us to connect more deeply with our inner selves and the world around us. One of the most immediate benefits of silence is the reduction of stress. Living in a society that values speed and efficiency, we often find ourselves overwhelmed and anxious. Taking moments of silence throughout the day gives the brain a chance to rest and recharge. For example, spending a few minutes in a quiet park can significantly impact reducing stress levels and improving mental well-being. Silence also plays a crucial role in our ability to focus and concentrate. In work or study environments where interruptions are frequent, moments of silence can be essential for increasing productivity. Dedicating specific time to work on important tasks away from distractions can result in more efficient and higher quality work. Studies show that periods of silence help strengthen memory and problem-solving, facilitating the completion of complex tasks. Moreover, silence can enrich our social interactions. Often, instead of filling all conversation spaces with words, moments of silence can cultivate an atmosphere of respect and understanding. In intimate relationships, this silent space allows for deep nonverbal communication, demonstrating empathy and strengthening emotional bonds. Silence is also a portal to self-reflection and self-knowledge. Marcus Aurelius used silence as a means for meditation and introspection, analyzing his actions and thoughts to seek constant improvement. In our routine, this can translate into moments of reflection at the end of the day, helping us learn from our experiences and plan with more clarity. Beyond internal benefits, silence allows us to appreciate the world around us more fully. Instead of fixating on personal worries, silence opens space to notice the details of the environment, the sounds of nature, and the dynamics of human actions. This practice enhances our ability to find beauty and meaning in small, everyday moments. Incorporating silence into our lives can be simple and effective. Creating routines that include moments of quiet, such as starting the day in silence or taking an evening walk without electronic devices, can be transformative. Creating a quiet space at home where we can retreat to reflect and relax can also be a valuable practice. The practice of silence is transformative, offering a range of benefits from stress reduction to strengthening relationships and personal growth. By embracing silence in our daily routine, we become more balanced, productive, and connected with ourselves and others. As Marcus Aurelius teaches, through silence we find not only tranquility but a deep understanding and appreciation of life. Practicing silence may seem simple, but it's a skill that requires dedication and intention. Marcus Aurelius, in his Stoic reflections, teaches us that silence goes beyond the absence of words. It is a mental state that brings clarity and peace, even amid chaos. Incorporating this practice into daily life can change our view of the world and ourselves, bringing lasting benefits. To begin, create a space in your home where you feel comfortable and free from distractions. This space can be a corner of a room or a spot in the garden, without electronics or stimuli, where you can focus and find calm. From there, establish a daily routine of silence, starting with a few minutes in the morning or evening, focusing on your breath to calm your mind. At first, it may be challenging to quiet the flow of thoughts, but it will become easier with time. Meditation is a powerful technique for cultivating inner silence. You can explore different forms, such as breath-focused meditation or mindfulness meditation, which involves being present at the moment without judgment. Regular practice not only calms the mind but also increases self-awareness and emotional resilience, helping to maintain tranquility even in stressful situations. Another effective practice is walking meditation. During a quiet walk, pay attention to the sounds of nature, the sensation of your feet on the ground, and your breathing. This not only provides a time of silence, but also an opportunity to connect deeply with the environment around you. Part of silence also involves the discipline of limiting unnecessary communication. In a world where we are constantly connected, choosing moments not to speak can be liberating. Before speaking, ask yourself if it is necessary, helpful, or kind. Often, silence can be more powerful and meaningful than words spoken without reflection. For those who wish to deepen this practice, silent retreats are an excellent opportunity. Spending a day or weekend in complete silence can offer profound insights into your thought patterns and emotions, providing a disconnect from daily distractions and a chance for spiritual renewal. Integrating silence into daily life can also improve your relationships. Listening attentively instead of speaking demonstrates respect and empathy for others, strengthening bonds and creating an environment of trust and understanding. This allows for more thoughtful and careful responses rather than impulsive reactions. Practicing silence is not just a necessary pause in a noisy world. It is also a way to connect with an internal source of peace and clarity. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that silence is a powerful tool for self-knowledge and wisdom. By embracing it, we can become more balanced, aware, and capable of facing challenges with calm and an open heart. In our interpersonal relationships, silence can be a powerful tool for deepening connections and fostering mutual understanding. Marcus Aurelius valued silence not only as a form of self-control, but also as an expression of respect and empathy. In a world where verbal communication often dominates, learning to value silence can significantly transform our interactions. Silence allows for active and genuine listening, where full attention is given to what the other person is saying. Often, we rush to respond, interrupting or offering advice without truly understanding the speaker's message. When we listen in silence, we demonstrate that we value the other person's perspective, which strengthens trust and emotional connection. In moments of conflict, silence can be an ally in de-escalating emotions. Instead of reacting impulsively, a silent pause allows both sides to reflect on their emotions and thoughts, paving the way for a more thoughtful and harmonious resolution. Marcus Aurelius teaches that peace is often found in quietude, and this stillness can be essential for resolving misunderstandings constructively. Furthermore, silence can create a space for mutual reflection, where individuals have time to think about what has been discussed and what they still wish to communicate. This reflective space can enrich the quality of conversations, making them more meaningful and profound. In situations where someone is sad or going through a tough time, silence can be a form of comforting presence. Sometimes, being present without words is the best way to show empathy and support, letting the person know you are there for them without trying to fill the space with words. Practicing silence in daily interactions involves paying attention to one's reactions and resisting the urge to speak unnecessarily. This practice not only enhances our ability to listen, but also shows others that we value their words and feelings. Incorporating silence in our relationships, as taught by Marcus Aurelius, helps us create deeper and more meaningful connections. Silence, far from being an absence of communication, is a way of being present, full of respect and empathy. By valuing silence, we cultivate an environment of trust and harmony, strengthening the bonds that connect us. Silence is an underrated yet essential tool for self-care, helping to restore peace and mental clarity. In a world where we are constantly bombarded with stimuli and distractions, finding moments of quiet can be transformative. Marcus Aurelius, in his reflections, emphasized the importance of moments of tranquility for maintaining emotional and mental balance. Daily, we are exposed to sensory overload, noises, notifications, and constant demands. This can overwhelm our nervous system, increasing stress and anxiety. Taking moments of silence throughout the day is an effective way to allow the body and mind to recover. Something as simple as turning off electronic devices and sitting in a quiet environment can make a big difference, calming the senses and relieving stress. Silence also favors mental clarity. With the constant presence of noises and distractions, our ability to think clearly and make thoughtful decisions can be impaired. Moments of silence allow us to organize thoughts and reflect, helping us start the day with focus and clarity, ready to face challenges and tasks with a balanced mindset. Moreover, silence is an opportunity for introspection and self-knowledge. Instead of seeking answers externally, these moments encourage us to explore our thoughts and feelings. Marcus Aurelius used silence to reflect on his actions and motivations, seeking to align his decisions with his values. Similarly, by setting aside time for silent reflection, we can gain valuable insights into our lives, allowing us to make more conscious choices aligned with our goals. Adopting silence as a regular practice also strengthens emotional resilience. Finding comfort in quietude makes us better prepared to handle challenging situations, teaching us to be present and accept the moment as it is without impulsive reactions. This practice gives us a solid foundation for facing adversities with calm and clarity. Finally, silence can lead to greater gratitude and appreciation for life. In a world where we often seek more, moments of quiet allow us to value what we already have. Reflecting in silence on the things we are grateful for can enhance our well-being and satisfaction with life, cultivating a more balanced and optimistic perspective. To integrate silence as a self-care practice, identify moments in the day when you can retreat to a quiet space, such as early in the morning, during a break at work, or before bed. Create an environment that fosters tranquility and use this time to practice deep breathing, meditate, or simply be present with yourself. Guided meditation apps can be an excellent tool to start this practice, helping promote inner silence and improving concentration, patience, and emotional resilience. By regularly adopting silence, you not only improve your mental and emotional health, but also cultivate a state of inner peace and clarity. In this video, we dive into the depths of silence and its various practical applications, inspired by the teachings of Marcus Aurelius. Often overlooked, silence reveals itself as a powerful tool for shaping not only our thoughts, but also our relationships and how we interact with the world around us. The wisdom of silence, as we initially highlighted, shows us that the absence of words can be a powerful and profound form of communication. In a hectic and often conflicting world, valuing silence is a way to preserve our inner peace. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that silence is a deliberate choice that can avoid misunderstandings and promote harmony. By speaking only when our words are necessary and constructive, we elevate the quality of our interactions and live more consciously. Mastering impulsivity is a challenge that many of us face. Impulsivity can lead us to say or do things we regret. Inspired by Stoic philosophy, we learn that practicing patience and restraint helps us avoid conflicts and make wiser decisions. This self-control not only improves our interpersonal relationships, but also helps us maintain calm and clarity in tense moments. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that the ability to pause and reflect before acting is a valuable skill that can transform our everyday lives. In the modern world, silence becomes even more precious. Amid a whirlwind of distractions and constant noise, finding moments of tranquility can significantly reduce stress and increase our productivity. The practice of silence offers us the opportunity to reflect on our actions, promoting greater self-awareness and personal growth. Inner tranquility, as Marcus Aurelius teaches, is fundamental to a balanced and fulfilling life, and silence is a direct path to achieving this peace. Finally, the practice of silence is not just about not speaking. It is a discipline that involves creating daily quiet spaces, whether through meditation, contemplative walks, or even reducing unnecessary communications. These practices help us develop greater self-awareness and respond to the world with more care and consideration. Thus, silence becomes a tool for self-knowledge, emotional resilience, and connection with our deepest values. Silence in interpersonal relationships is a powerful tool that is often underestimated. It allows us to connect more deeply and genuinely with others. When we practice active listening and allow silence in our conversations, we show others that we truly value their words and feelings. This creates an environment of trust and understanding, essential for any healthy and lasting relationship. Marcus Aurelius teaches us that silence is a form of respect and empathy, and by incorporating it into our interactions, we can enrich our connections in meaningful ways. Besides improving our relationships, silence is also a vital form of self-care. In a world that constantly demands our attention, finding moments of tranquility is crucial for our mental and emotional health. Silence gives us a necessary pause to reflect on our experiences, learn from them, and plan more consciously for the future. Marcus Aurelius reminds us of the importance of using silence as a resource to achieve balance and harmony in our lives. By setting aside time for silence, we strengthen our resilience and find deeper satisfaction. Integrating silence into our daily lives can be challenging, but the benefits are undeniable. It not only improves our mental health, but also strengthens our relationships and promotes greater self-awareness. Silence is a refreshing pause amid the chaos of daily life, an opportunity to connect with our inner peace and clarity. By practicing it, we are not just seeking a moment of rest, but also cultivating a more fulfilling and conscious life. Marcus Aurelius left us a valuable legacy of Stoic wisdom that still resonates deeply in our contemporary lives. He teaches us that silence is not just the absence of words, but a presence filled with intention, reflection, and respect. By practicing and valuing silence, we can transform our thinking, interactions, and perception of the world around us. I challenge you to incorporate silence into your daily routine. Take moments for silent introspection, practice active listening in your conversations, and use silence as a tool to reduce stress and increase mental clarity. In doing so, you will discover that silence is not just an absence, but a powerful presence that can transform your life in profound and meaningful ways. Remember the teaching of Marcus Aurelius. True strength is not in speaking incessantly, but in knowing when to be silent and remain calm. Silence is a powerful choice, a tool of self-control, and a way to find peace and clarity in a world full of noise. By embracing silence, we open ourselves to the opportunity to live more consciously, balanced, and meaningfully. If you've made it this far, you know what to do. Write Marcus Aurelius in the comments to show you're a true Stoic in modern life. Thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the Millennial Stoicism channel, leave your comments, and share this content with friends and family. Reflection by Marcus Aurelius. If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your evaluation of it. And this you have the power to revoke at any moment. Remember, the power to find peace lies within you, and silence can be the path to that discovery.